the unknown aspects about this new contaminant, people are worried about it.
New details now in an 11 News Investigates exclusive: toxic tap water.
The leader of Harford County's new task force addressing forever chemicals found in drinking water supply says that they're everywhere.
Now, this comes after we told you yesterday that thousands of students in the Baltimore area are attending K-12 public schools with contaminated water.
Investigative reporter Tolly Taylor joining us live now. Tolly, you've learned that it's affecting more than 10,000 students and staff.
It is, and while we told you yesterday where it's being found, today we're looking at the new efforts to remove those chemicals from your tap water. 29 public schools across Maryland have water with levels of forever chemicals, or PFAS, above the new federal limit. And 11 News Investigates has learned more than half of those schools with toxic water are in the Baltimore area.
I'm very surprised. The water in this whole county, Kingsville, is very good water, so I'm very surprised at that.
This woman preferred not to share her name as she picked up her grandchild from one of the Baltimore County public schools with illegal levels of PFAS. Carroll County and Howard County also have schools with toxic levels, but no school district has more than Harford County public schools.
What sort of situations are schools facing with this?
Well, I think it's important to recognize the risk associated with PFAS. Systems that had higher levels, we did recommend that they provide bottled water.
The Maryland Department of the Environment has been testing for PFAS in water systems across the state since 2020. But when MDE began testing schools that use well water over the summer, it became the first round of testing to occur following a first-of-its-kind federal limit.
It's at the edge of analytical science. It's actually very difficult to test down to these new lowest concentration levels ever set by the EPA.
Enter Bill Bettine, who manages Harford County's public water supply. As of September, Bettine is also leading the county's PFAS task force, a collection of experts and invested parties who County Executive Bob Casserly assembled following the illegal levels found in well water at 10 Harford County public schools.
What was your reaction seeing those results?
So we talked about it amongst the group. They have a plan of action. It's certainly a tall challenge for them.
Harford County Public Schools denied 11 News Investigates' interview request, but Bettine agreed. After hiring someone from the private sector and purchasing $300,000 worth of equipment, Bettine says Harford County DPW will soon become the first water utility in the state that's able to test for PFAS in-house, getting testing results within days instead of weeks.
So we can watch more closely. We can see when breakthrough is happening on our columns and respond in order to continue to keep our customers safe.
Bettine says he hopes to share effective techniques with other members of the PFAS task force and says helping Harford County Public Schools is a top priority.
They do want to move to a solution that allows them to go back to their well or their private supply of water. And that's a tall order to do because of the uncertainty, the unknown aspects about this new contaminant. People are worried about it.
The PFAS task force has met 3 times so far and plans to meet every 4 weeks. You can find my full reporting on this issue right now on the WBAL TV app. For 11 News Investigates, I'm Tolly Taylor.